guys, it's Oberstadt, and today I'm going to be doing a December Shop My Stash recap and a small declutter. Because I did so many different, I actually filmed 3 of the 5 holiday looks that I put up in December in November. Thankfully, a lot of those products were last month. This month I did want to use more of palettes and stuff that I had that came in. I did end up using the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker, the Mini Controversy, the Conspiracy palette, and then the 3 that I got from BH Cosmetics, which was the Fairy Lights, the Virgo, and the Sagittarius. Now I do have these 3 right here. I'm actually wearing the Mini Controversy right now on my face. There is a 4 looks 1 palette of this one. I'm filming this on December 27th, so this will actually go up on the 28th. Swatches for the Virgo palette just went up yesterday, and somehow or another I had misplaced my footage for my hair length update, so that's actually going up today as a premiere. So just to give you an idea on what's what. I do have a new palette that came in as a Secret Santa gift, but I only used it for my live stream that I did on the 21st. So getting into the products. Now, I'm still debating on whether or not I want to keep this. This is the Betty Boop blush and highlight kit. It is nice. It's light. I have to dig my brush into it in order to get it to work. It's still kind of one of those maybe iffy whatever products. The Jeffree Star Cosmetics powder, it's okay. It's not amazing. It's a loose powder. It smells like candy, but I mean. The Colored Rain No Flash Needed, I got this in an Ipsy Glam bag. I've used it twice, so I'm actually going to put this aside so that I can use this in January's Shop My Stash, because I've only had a chance to use it twice since I got it in my Ipsy. This one here I'm going to be decluttering. This came in an Ipsy as well. This is the Tarte Shimmer and Shake. It's a blush. I did a swatch on my hand. I did use it in that video, and that was the last time I used it because it was awful on me. It looks worse than this color orange. It was straight up an orangey red. It was a very, very bad bronzer color as a blush. So if any of you guys are interested in this as I don't know, a free giveaway, I will spray it down with alcohol. I will be more than happy to send this to one of you guys if you want it. Just leave I don't know, leave a hashtag in the description box that says I want it or pick me or something like that. But you need to put a hashtag in your comment, and I will just use a random comment picker, and I will pack this back in the little box and stuff after I sanitize it that it came in, and it will go out. So I'll give this away. Then we have my Ofra Star Island highlighter. This is beautiful. I love it. I can blame Samantha March for this purchase, and I can blame Shelly from Geek Out of Water for this one. This is the L'Oreal Lumi Bronze. It's actually a really pretty bronzer. It's not, however, what I'm wearing today. So, and this thing's huge. It's going to take me forever to go through it, which is why when I look at bronzers and things like that, I'm I got enough. Frog Super Shock Shadow from ColourPop. This is actually really pretty. It's a really pretty neutral based beigey taupe peach whatever kind of shade, and it has really pretty iridescent glitter that shifts all kinds of different colors. Then we have my single palettes. This one has 2 blushes in it, 2 bronzers, 2 highlighters, and a setting powder. I think I even forgot to use. I did use everything but this product in here this month, and I'll be putting those on the counter so when I pull for January I won't pull the wrong things. And I've used most of this palette as well. These are more neutral tones, and then we've got some greens and some berry tones and a purple. I did do a 2 looks using single shadows with this that I haven't edited yet. I also filmed it in such a way that I can put it up on Instagram. I guess we'll go into concealers, correctors, because I've got quite a few of those. My Tarte Shape Tape in Fair Sand or Light Sand is broken. It rolled off the counter and hit my foot and then landed on the floor, and it's got a crack in it all the way to here. So every time I pull the wand out and go to put the wand back in, this crack leaks. It's cracked right along the edge, and it's cracked a good 3/4 of the way, or at least halfway up the side of the tube. So, and this was a brand spanking new tube had only used it like twice and it broke. So I am like really upset. I even tried taping it, but it didn't seem to matter. So I took the tape off because all it was getting was gunky and yuck. And so don't let these fall. Word of advice, because there has been probably a good quarter of this tube that has leaked out of this since it broke like 3 weeks ago, and I'm very disappointed in that. The Makeup Revolution ones, this is too light, this is too dark. I kind of mix them to get the right shade. One of them is the Conceal and Hydrate in C.0.2, and the other one is in yellow, or excuse me, dark banana. Then we have Jeffree Stars. This is actually in C2, and this is actually, I'm gonna put this on my hand and then blend it out and then let you guys see. And then I'll have to do like a fresh swatch later. So here it is right here on my hand. It looks very light. Let me blend it out so it has a chance to, you know, do its thing. All right, so there it is blended out. That way, as it, you know, dries or whatever, I will have like a pretty good representation of what it looks like dry versus what it looks like wet, because I'll swatch it again. It is a little bit too light for me. It's what I'm wearing on my under eyes right now. I've kind of been putting like a bloop of the Tarte in there as well. And then this one, I really wanted to use it up, but I totally forgot I had it in here. And so it got forgotten. The Urban Decay Primer Potion, I never use this stuff. I don't even know how much stuff is in here. Like, looks like it's about half done. I need to remember to use this more often. I didn't even use it this month, so everything I didn't use this month, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the other counter, so that way I can just use it next month. I don't even know what my lash glue is in here. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna declutter, actually there's two of them. The Ico London Skinny Liquid Black Liner is what I have on today. It's like tearing up my eyes. I've been trying to use it, and even though there's ink in it, the tip does not get ink. I've taken the tip out, I flipped it around, it doesn't seem to matter. I can't tell what's in here and what isn't. All I know is that it hurts my eyes when I go to use it. And the Milani Eye Tech Extreme, well, I'm not decluttering either of these technically, they're empty. So this one here, the tip dried out like a while ago, and I tried to get it to work and to fill. This is actually a beautiful liner. I'm gonna just go ahead and, that's my like empties bag. I was very surprised by the Avon liners and the BH Cosmetics Power Pencils. Very surprised not only that the golds were different colors, but these actually stayed in my waterline a lot better. And why one looks longer than the other, I don't know. It stayed in my waterline a lot better than the teal version one that I have from their Power Pencil line, so maybe I need to give that one a different shot or a different chance to like work. But I've been enjoying these, and then I pulled a couple of my own liners, which I'm gonna review them. A lot of these things I've used over and over and over and over and over again. Lip glosses, used both of them. I'm actually wearing this one right now, which is the Tarte one. The Wet n Wild one is like way too light, but I put it over like dark stuff. Ofra liquid lipstick, mixed it with another shade. Mine I used for a holiday look, and it bled all over my face. That's why I don't like wearing lip glosses. The 3 from Jeffree Star that I pulled for this month. I actually don't know if I wore the shade color at all this month. I know I did last month. And then we've got 3 regular lipstick, and this one here, it's like one shade on the outside, but when you put it on your lips, it's like, holy crap, it's bubblegum pink. I didn't expect that. I'm also wearing this. This is the Absolute New York matte lipstick in dark red that's actually mixed with the Tarte lip gloss. And then the Glossy Fawn from the L'Oreal Color Richeline. I really do enjoy their lipsticks. I have 2 mascaras, my Thrive and my Tarte. I still don't like the wand on the Tarte. It does nice things to my lashes, and I'm wearing the Thrive, and I really enjoy the Thrive mascara. The NYX liner I used for artistic stuff, the Bright Now, is what's in my waterline. The e.l.f. Clear Brow Gel is like a mix between the Cella and the AVH. It's not quite as like dense as, it doesn't hold as dense as the AVH one does. Then we have Smashbox Black Liner in Fishnet and the Pixie one in Opal Overcoat. These are both really nice liners as well. Then we have my only red lip liner. This is an LA Girl in Relentless Red. I used it to help the other one stop bleeding, and it doesn't stop anything from bleeding. The e.l.f. Matte Lip Crayon, I really don't like this thing. It's like super tuggy on the lips. It's like this purple gray color. It's a really pretty color, like in the mauve family, but it's like super dry and super tuggy, and I don't care for that. But it does, I think this is the one that, yeah, it comes with a little sharpener. I think I'm just going to sharpen this, and I'm going to see if anybody wants to buy this on like Depop for like $1. Or unless you guys want that in the giveaway, and then I'll just sanitize the shit out of it and sharpen it, and I'll put it in with the little Tarte blush. And then last in my tray this month is the Wet n Wild brow pencil. I wound this down, and I've actually used to write about like here on it, which I'm shocked because I don't really know how much is in here. Okay, there's quite a bit in here, and I've used like, you know, a good 10% of it. So that's not too bad. I've only used it like 2 months since I bought it. I've only used it for 2 solid months for doing my brows and stuff. So it's a really nice pencil. It's not like, it actually matches my hair color, which is nice. And I will be right back. I'm going to let this sit for another minute, and then I will do a fresh swatch and do some close-ups of the concealer, talk about this for a little bit, and then I'm going to let you guys go. Alright, so I'm back. I wanted to show you the swatch on my hand. See that it's almost the same shade as my hand. It's a little bit light. Now I'm going to go ahead and swatch this again. Oh, and the little star did break off. It was rolling around on the counter, and it bumped into something on the counter, and the star literally went. So yeah, that's like super not sturdy at all. But I want to show you just how it oxidized. And I'll even spread some of it out. And I have a bruise right here on my hand, so that'll be a pretty good test. It does get a little bit darker, and I haven't been powdering it at all. It like, well, I've got concealer there. There's very minimal transfer on it. But it does oxidize a little bit on my face. But for the most part, it's actually a really nice concealer. I had people telling me I needed like shade 4 or 5, but because I'm a yellow undertone, I'm like very curious as to what would match and what wouldn't. And this is supposed to be like a warm undertone, but it looks kind of pink on my skin. Just looking at it swatched on my skin, it looks pink compared to my skin. So that was one thing that was a little bit concerning for me as to whether or not this would actually work for me. Just for the simple fact that, number one, I can't really find stuff that's light enough to match me. And when I do find stuff light enough to match me, it usually is pink or peach or plum. It's like a pinkish purple look sometimes on my skin, and I can't do that. I'll use it, I'll make it work. It is a little bit light, just looking in the mirror at my under eyes, it is a little light, but seeing as though I only do corrector and concealer, I don't really do like foundation and stuff, it's been working out fine. I haven't had any issues with it. When I take photos that have any type of flash, yes, this entire area is like a lot brighter in flash, and that's only because the concealer is lighter than my face. So I'm actually kind of surprised by the concealer. Like I said, I haven't been setting it. This is the fresh swatch here, and I haven't been setting it on my under eyes at all. I haven't been using any powder on my face. So I think that it's like kind of not a good thing for me, because I also bought the powder to test out, because some people were like it's good and some people were like it's not. I don't notice that it does get into every crack and crevice. I'm not going to mince my words on that, but it doesn't like dry my under eyes or anything out. I don't feel dry or dehydrated when I use it. Not like the Camo concealer from e.l.f. I think if I was to use this with the e.l.f. concealer, now granted that one's like way too light as well, I think that if I was to mix the two, they would kind of even each other out, because that actually is a little bit of hydrating on my skin, whereas the e.l.f. one like literally sucks all the freaking moisture out of my skin. It's bad. So I'm surprised by it. I was even surprised that I liked the liquid lipsticks. They are almost identical in formula to the Wet n Wild ones that I like. Same type of feel, same type of wear, same type of everything that I could tell. So I was very glad that it was a liquid lip that I liked, and I spent $18 freaking on each of the lipsticks, and I have 4 from the Shane collection and 2 from the the ones that I use for Christmas colors. And I do want to get the white ones so that I can mix it with things, but I think with the colors that I do have that I should be able to do quite a few different looks with them. So yeah, this wraps up my December 2019 Shop My Stash. This is the last one for this decade, which is kind of funny that, you know, I keep seeing this, it's fixing to be the 20, you know, the roaring 20s. I'm like, well, at least my hair's short enough to do finger waves. But yeah, no, this has been a crazy year. It seems to have just flown by for me. And maybe it's because I record and I edit and I upload daily. Could just be that. Could be the fact that I've been trying to keep busy, that I'm trying to keep, you know, stuff going on, and I'm constantly doing stuff, and I'm, you know, looking for work, and I'm helping people find work, and I'm cleaning and cooking, and, you know, again, recording, editing, uploading, all that kind of fun stuff. And I've stayed pretty busy, and so I don't know if that's why this year seems to have flown by for me or what, but I'm not going to complain about it. I'm looking forward to what 2020 is going to bring, and some of the new things that's going on. So I will see you guys in another video tomorrow. Hopefully you all have a fantastic day or night wherever you are. I'm Rebecca Oberstadt. This is it for my day, my 2019 Shop My Stashes. And I will do like a breakdown and recap video probably tomorrow or the next day after I've had a chance to like sit down and think about things and maybe go back and replay things, talk about pros and cons to doing a Shop My Stash, what my experience was like. This was the first time that I'd really ever done it. Who I followed and whether or not they're still doing Shop My Stashes, those kinds of things. They're relevant, I guess, to me. So yeah, if you're curious to see my take on my full year of my Shop My Stash and what I took from it, then stay tuned because I will be putting that up shortly as well. So I will see you guys later. Bye.